Virgo, welcome to your weekend love readings. These will be from the 13th until the 15th of March. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also, these are general love readings, so they're not going to resonate with everybody every single weekend. If it's not resonating with you this weekend, that's okay. Hit the notification button if you haven't already, and then go and check out one of the other tarot readers here on YouTube. All right, interesting what's coming out in that pre-shuffle. So releasing toxic behaviors, toxic energy, toxic people, toxic patterns, habits, all that sort of stuff. Very good. Very super full moon that we just had, so it could be something to do with that. Although you may be just getting ready to prepare for the clean out for the alternate new moon. So new moon is generally where you clean out, where you can reset intentions, and full moon is too, but the new moon more for clean outs. So you may be preparing, thinking about that sort of stuff, working out, hey, what can I give away to Goodwill in terms of my emotional baggage? So clear that right out. Just like donate that somewhere else. Maybe not to anyone, just donate it back to the universe. Do not need. Recycle. All right, let's go with some love messages though, please, for Virgo. Love messages, Virgo. Feeling full of energy today, Virgo, which is good. Hopefully that will mean a good reading for you. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Good start. Okay. So this could actually be you, Virgo, as an earth sign coming through. 10 of Swords in reverse. Letting go and healing from a traumatic situation. Very hurtful situation. That was interesting. Okay, you may be still keeping some things to yourself, like you've got a few cards up your sleeve, I feel like. So you are going through a healing process, which is great. You are definitely appearing as a very strong, independent, grounded individual, secure in your own money, emotionally stable, really, like you've really got it together, basically. But there's something that you're hiding, and I'm going to clarify that. There is definitely something happening underneath that surface. So let's see what that is. What's the Seven of Swords, please? And it's something that no one else can see. There we go. The secrets, the emotional secrets coming out. So it's always a bit hard when two cards that are very similar confirm each other, but we'll go one more. What is the Seven of Swords, please? More information. Seven of Swords, Moon in reverse. You may be dealing with a Piscean that you're holding secrets about. Here we go. Okay, or a Scorpio. All right, so I think you're holding on some secrets about how much you've changed, or the internal changes and emotional changes that you're going through. You're holding these to yourself. Again, although these are secrets being released and coming to the surface, I think for you this is more emotions coming to the surface, emotions that have previously been very deeply buried. You're going through your spiritual awakening here, particularly with the Moon in reverse and the Death card. So, but you're kind of keeping that to yourself. You might be exploring new age things like tarot. You might be looking at psychics, or exploring your psychic ability, or Reiki, or meditation, or things that maybe the people you normally surround yourself with are not quite across. That could be the reason why you're keeping that to yourself, because it is hard. As you become more enlightened and as you ascend, it gets harder for other people to understand you that are not at that level. And they will all eventually rise, hopefully. But sometimes people can kind of be quite negative about your ascension and your progression through your spiritual journey. So a lot of the time we get, and I know myself, I've done this, we get quite self-conscious about sharing those things about ourselves. It's exciting discovering these new abilities or discoveries about how the world works, because we start to see it everywhere, and you start to see the world differently, and it's actually mind-blowing once the pieces all start to fill in, and the more pieces that fill in, the more and more and more and more and more, and it's just every day you're learning something new. It's out of this world, quite literally. But sometimes, like I said, for the people around us that aren't quite there, they're still seeing things the old way. So we can be a bit reluctant to share our exciting discoveries with them. I think that is what is going on with you, and I think it's been triggered because of a traumatic experience. You had to rely on yourself. You had to go inside and really dig around and get to know who you were yourself, on your own, which that's the best way to learn, I gotta say. So I think that you're kind of like, what do I do now? A little bit. All right, let's go with most likely outcome here. What is the most likely outcome here for Virgo? Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups. Now, I don't know that this is a new love or romance opportunity. I feel like in this particular instance, this is a new way that you're seeing your love for yourself, basically. You still may be passing judgment. You're very critical of yourself, but you're finding new ways to love yourself. And that in itself is part of this journey. Part of this discovery is learning to love yourself. One more, please. Yeah, I think that you've been a really harsh critic of yourself. Yeah. And now you're looking to the future. You're planning, okay, well, all these things that I've learned about myself, and sorry, that's my dog. She's sneezing. Must be true. All these things that I've learned about myself and the new world and how I want to live my life, and, changing previous thought patterns, which we also saw in the pre-shuffle coming through, you're now going to put into action. You're putting these plans into action so that these can become everyday things in your life. And you're learning how not to be as judgmental. Learning how to love yourself, taking the opportunities that present so that you can love yourself. Let's do a romance angel for Virgo. Give your relationship a chance. And I've said this before with this card. This is not necessarily a relationship with someone else. This is your relationship with yourself. We often struggle to have a relationship with ourselves because we're surrounded by so many moving parts in this world now. So to kind of be on our own and go to a movie on our own, or go and have breakfast or lunch on our own in a restaurant. I know people that are terrified about that idea. Let me tell you how amazingly liberating it is. Firstly, you don't have to share the movie with anyone. You can go to whatever movie you want. You can eat and drink whatever you want without fear of judgment. You don't have someone talking through the movie and annoying you. Breakfast, great. Peace and quiet, read the paper, drink your coffee. No one cares if you're on your own. It's that sort of stuff, learning how to be on your own, learning to know yourself without other people around. That's the relationship that you have with yourself. And this has been the theme through your entire reading, Virgo. So I think this is about you getting to know yourself, possibly for the first time, or at least for the first time in a really long time. Whew, okay, Virgo. This is exciting because this is the beginning of your spiritual journey. It's amazing. It's great. All right, I will see you back here for the weekly reads. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to me about this. I want to hear what your experiences are. Go out, do something on your own this weekend. Get to know yourself on your own, please. I want to hear about what you did, how it was. Were you scared? Were you not scared? Is it starting to change you? Talk about it. All right, that's what I've got. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.